At the last video we did this result over there, and we want to make these splines just move on the surface, not go far away like that. And in order to do this, I need the bind effect. So let's go to Tyflow, open the editor, and come here to take the bind operator. Okay, no problem. Object bind, yes. So let's take it here. Don't forget to Control S, save everything. Of course, here it needs to have the object. Okay, pick. So let's select first the object and the floor too. I don't think that the floor is important, so I select it. Okay. As long as we did select all the particles here, we'll find that everything have been disappeared. It began to be sticky like before. See? It doesn't move. What happened? This happened because if you come here to the bend position, you will find an option called sticky. So here at the bending operator, you can bend according to the position or the rotation or the scale. We will talk about this later on, but you have more options. It's really wonderful. For this situation, I don't want the scale bending, so uncheck scale. I only need the position and the rotation. So in order to make the particles move, okay, it really takes a lot of time in order to test this, to find at the end that sticky is the reason for this option. So friction here, let's make it 0. See? So now here I have start to see the movement. As we see here, it really moves far away from the object. It's not the effect I want. Why? Because I forgot here to choose lock where. Lock to object, it means that the particles will lock to the center, like this, as you see. Just go far away at the air. But it's not the condition I need here. So change to lock to the surface. It means that we'll make these particles move on the surface of these objects. So let's choose this. As long as I choose it, voila, now we have the movement around the surface, as we see, like what I want. And because I need this movement on the plane itself, I already add. Oh, I didn't add it. No, I add the spline. Okay. Nice. You can also change the I change the sticky. I can change also the rotation, not to be 100, for example, to be 70, and with a variation of 50, something like that. Okay. To get accurate or more accurate results here, I can choose here not to deal with the rotation over there, but don't forget to add a sample. I need accurate sample, accurate faces. Okay. Oh, just wait a little till it finishes the simulations. Come on, come on. Good, cool. Let's come back. If you come close to see this, it's a little bit thick. Let's come to the spline. I need it to be smaller, or maybe 5, like that. Okay. Anyway, I need to have more accurate movement of the rotation, not like that. How to do it? Not using the rotation in the object bending. We can add here tab. No. Be careful, if you have this line, any operator you will add, it will replace this one. I don't need that. I need to come here, tab, yes, and take the rotation. Yes, Control S. The default number here is random 3D. I don't need this. I need another one that's really wonderful, called surface align. Will not change a lot here. I should be at the frame 0, not 20. Let's come back like that. Okay, so here I will not change anything, just go down, 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 only come to the surface and tell it deal with the face normal of what of the objects I will add, which are the OBJ plus the plane. Okay, and add selected. Oh, I didn't add the object. Yes, that's good. Add a sample, face accurate, and now let's have a look here. Be careful, because everything you add here will really make it heavy. You need to save, Control S. Just come from the start and play frame by frame. See, it will be careful of every detail of the surface, and it will go like that. See, just stop, come back, and go frame by frame. If you see here, it will take the movement. Stop. What if I want every one of these splines just move and spawn some particles, and these particles just stop over there and complete move and spawn other particles and stop over there, and so on, in order to make these new particles like flowers, like plants, like anything else? How to do this? Very simple, as I said, spawn. So let's come here, over there. Okay, just move a little bit, see something here, and come back to the builder. And as I said, I will need a spawn, and this spawn will give me new particles. So I need to have shift and take this one over there, and let's change the color to be something like green, for example. Okay, and come here after the rotation and add no, I mean after the rotation, yes, and add spawn effect. Yes, don't forget to save. and now connect it to the new display. Okay, I start to see some green dots over there, see? Let's have a look at the spawn. Spawn here is the same as before, as the previous one. On the entry, on the distance, inside the shape. Just leave it like that, and come to the spawn 100%. Let's make it per second. Okay, and just make it here with a rate of 3, with some variation of, oh, I need to wait a little bit. Okay, and some variation of 15. Just wait. I do see something, I think. See, some dots over there here. Now let's come down. Spawn 100%. Of a spring means, by 1 here, it means that 1 multiply with the 3, okay? Or if you make it 2, multiply with 3, so it will give you 6 particles per time. And more, I need only 3 per second, okay? Vibrations, actually I don't need vibrations for now. And come to the velocity. But first let's have a look here at the first. Control S and then play to see. I already have some spawning particles, but they are flying on the air. I don't need this. As we see here, they are inheriting and just moving on the air like that. I need to be sticky on the earth in order to make it look like flowers or plants or whatever. In order to do this, you can do it using different ways. One of them with a new operator called stop. Just come here, over there here, and tab, and take stop. Good. Control S. As we see here, it will stop the velocity, it will stop the spin. If you have some rotation, for example, and you want to stop it, you can come to the rotation and make it by 0. Or you can add a speed and make it by 0. You have more than one option. So here, when I play from the beginning and have a look, see? The green dots are sticking over there, and that's exactly what I want. You can use it using the velocity here. Just lower the number of inherited, and it will not give you the exactly number of stop, because it will lower the speed of these green dots or the new spawning particles. That's not what I want. I want to make it stop and not move. Let's change these dots into other shapes. So let's come here, tab, here, tab, and take this shape option or operator. Just wait a second. Nice. Save. It'll give me here 2D. Just come close to see what will happen. I don't need it to be 2D, I need it 3D. And let's change this triangle, this sphere, Wait a little. Yes, come back. I just need to see something here. Okay, let's change to something like flowers or like leaves. Leaves ashes, for example. Okay, let's have a look here. It does give me something, but it's very, very tiny. If you notice here, I don't think that you can see it. So let's come close. It's still dots. Where? Oh yeah, because I didn't change the display here. So let's make it geometry. Yes, something began to appear. It's very, very tiny. You can change the look here, or I mean the scale of these shapes, using this option. Or you can come here and use the scale operator. Maybe because the scene is big or huge, somehow the particles are very, very tiny. So I need the scale operator to give it a giant look or more values. Let's make it 300 to see what will appear, what will change. Mm, 35, 36. Yes, begin to see something. That's really cool. Okay. I don't think that this previous one is needed. As you see here, more greens. Nice. Be careful. There is a difference between the scale and the size. When dealing with dynamics, with fracturing or destruction, and that's we'll deal in the future video. How? If you want to increase something or some object and make it just collide with other object, okay, and change in the scale of this object, okay, if you change at the scale operator like that, it will not be affected. It will not feel or see the difference in the size or in the scale here. But if you take this shape and change the size of this shape and make it collide with the other or fracture or whatever, it will feel that size. So scale is different from the size, and we will see that in the dynamics. Okay, anyway, I paused the video in order to have some caches to have a look at the effect here, as you see. So it's moving and giving me some plants, and just go over there. Nice. Suppose that you don't want to be a long and longer, just cover all the area. You want them to just stop over there and not continue growing like this. You will need the delete operator. For example, you can come here after scale, just come here, or shape, whatever, and no, just come down, tap, yes, and call the delete operator. Oh, it will take some time because I am at 115. I'll pause and then be back. It has finished caching. Let's save. The delete here, it will delete everything as we see on the event entry. I don't want this. I want it from, for example, 200 till 500, for example. So let's change this for from on event entry to frame, and let's choose the range. Oh, I need to take this back because of the caching or the simulation. It will take a lot of time, and I forgot to come back. I'm sorry. Just wait a little. It will take few seconds and still quicker than the Tyflow, as we know. That's really incredible. Okay, we come close. I get back to 5 frames, and let's change the range from, for example, 200 to 500 with a variation of, for example, 100. Okay, so it will delete according to this range. So let's start to see. It will move and will not give me the long look, as we see before. Remember, very important thing, here at the displaying, don't check real time, or it will just jump through the frames. It will not go frame by frame. So uncheck real time in order to make it move frame by frame. Number 2, if I want to come down here, you will see some frames or some particles will move down. Just wait a little bit to see longer splines. If you don't want these splines to come down, until now they are the same at the top. But if there are more particles come down, you can delete them very easily. Just wait. Yes, for example, it's come here, and this spline, for example, go and come down, come like that. I don't want these more particles. How to do it? Just take Shift Delete with this. Okay, and just come like that. And what will achieve what I want? Just come here after the stop and take another operator called object test. Okay, at the object test here, I need to test the below here. I have here above object according to the world Z, or below object world Z. Above object, below object. I need to be below object. If it comes below object, I needed to delete these frames. But what? I didn't select anything, so I need to select the ground itself. Just wait and just connect here the object test to the delete, and then connect or select the ground to the selected object to deal with. Okay, we're close to 17. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now let's connect this by this one. Let's see. It will not affect it because I didn't get anything here. I don't want to come back because I want to see the effect immediately. Just wait. Okay, we are close. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now let's take the ground and add selected. Pause. So now here you're sure that it will delete any particles that move down to the ground. I can unselect the ground itself. The plane deleted. Go back. So now I am sure that no particles will come down. All of what we see here is just coming through the plane. It's not, because the plane here doesn't have thickness, just very light, as you see. But no particles come down like that. Okay, if it comes down below the object, okay, it will be deleted.